Cissy Houston, an icon revered for her grace, strength, and immense contributions to music, passed away, leaving a legacy that many believed was cemented in gospel music, motherly devotion, and musical mentorship. Yet, her passing also unveiled a long-held secret so profound it threatens to reshape how the world remembers her. Known as the powerhouse mother behind Whitney Houston, one of the greatest voices in music history, Cissy's life was full of both triumph and complexity. Now, as whispers of her hidden truth begin to emerge, the public finds itself grappling with a narrative that shifts our understanding of this iconic woman. Cissy Houston's journey into the limelight began in the 1960s when her extraordinary vocal talent made her one of the most sought-after backup singers of the era. She lent her voice to music legends like Aretha Franklin, Elvis Presley, and Dionne Warwick, establishing herself as a trusted figure behind some of the most memorable tracks in history. Beyond the spotlight, Cissy was a trailblazer in gospel music, releasing albums that showcased her raw vocal power and deep spiritual roots. Her passion for gospel was more than a career. It was an extension of her identity, shaped by her upbringing and connection to her faith. Her influence, however, extended far beyond her own career. As a vocal arranger, mentor, and backup singer, she left an indelible mark on the music industry, paving the way for countless artists who followed in her footsteps. But perhaps her most significant contribution was the nurturing and guidance she provided to her daughter, Whitney Houston, helping shape one of the most remarkable careers in music history. Cissy's role as a mother was central to her identity. She and her husband, John Houston, raised a family rooted in music, love, and faith. Despite the challenges of balancing a demanding music career with motherhood, Cissy was deeply devoted to her children, especially Whitney. She was not just a mother, but a mentor, confidant, and protector. She guided Whitney through her formative years, offering advice and unwavering support as her daughter rose to stardom. Yet, life was not without its struggles. As Whitney's fame skyrocketed, the pressures of public life, personal challenges, and the weight of expectations began to take their toll. Cissy remained a steadfast presence, fiercely protective of Whitney as the media and public scrutiny grew relentless. However, their relationship was not immune to strain, as both mother and daughter grappled with their own emotional battles. Behind Cissy's public persona as a loving mother and accomplished artist lay a secret so profound that it shaped her personal and professional life in ways few could imagine. This hidden truth, buried deep within her, carried with it the weight of betrayal, heartbreak, and the complex dynamics of family relationships. It was a burden she chose to bear silently, a decision likely driven by a deep love for her family and a desire to protect them from the potential fallout. The emotional toll of this secret was immense. Cissy, known for her strength and poise, carried the weight of her hidden pain while maintaining her public image. The question that lingers is why she chose to keep this secret to herself. Was it out of fear, love, or the belief that revealing the truth would do more harm than good? Whatever her reasons, the choice was a testament to her resilience, as well as the sacrifices she was willing to make for her family's well-being. Cissy's secret inevitably rippled through her family, particularly affecting her relationship with Whitney. The pressures of fame, combined with the hidden dynamics of their personal lives, created a backdrop of emotional complexity that likely influenced Whitney's struggles with addiction and her own sense of identity. While Cissy remained a source of support and guidance, the unspoken truth may have created a barrier that neither could fully overcome. For the broader Houston family, Cissy's secret added a layer of complexity to their public narrative. As Whitney's struggles became public knowledge, the family faced increased scrutiny, with many speculating about the root causes of her challenges. The revelation of Cissy's hidden truth only deepened the questions about the dynamics within the Houston household. Following Cissy's passing, whispers of her long-held secret began to circulate. Friends, family members, and industry insiders hinted at a deeply personal matter that she had worked tirelessly to keep hidden. As pieces of the puzzle emerged, the world was left to reckon with a narrative that challenged the image of Cissy as an unshakable matriarch. The revelation sent shockwaves through the public. Fans who had admired Cissy for her strength and dedication were left questioning what they thought they knew about her. Some felt a sense of betrayal, while others responded with empathy, recognizing that even the most iconic figures have their private struggles. Despite the controversy surrounding her secret, Cissy Houston's contributions to music remain unparalleled. She is remembered as a pioneering gospel singer, a powerful voice in her own right, and a mother who dedicated her life to her family's success. Her influence on Whitney Houston's career and her role in shaping the music industry cannot be overstated. As the Houston family continues to navigate the complexities of their relationships and the revelations of the past, they remain united in honoring Cissy's legacy. Her life was one of triumphs and tribulations, of love and sacrifice, and of a resilience that will continue to inspire generations. In the end, Cissy Houston's story is a reminder that behind every legend lies a human being, flawed, complex, and extraordinary. Her hidden truth, while profound, does not diminish the impact she made on the world. Instead, it adds depth to her legacy, showing that even the strongest among us carry burdens that shape who we are. As more details of Cissy Houston's secret emerged, the public began to reflect on the broader implications of her choices and sacrifices. Her life, once seen as a straightforward tale of musical brilliance and maternal devotion, was now understood to be a far more complex narrative of resilience, vulnerability, and humanity. Cissy's legacy was deeply intertwined with that of her daughter Whitney, whose rise to superstardom remains one of the most iconic journeys in music history. For years, Cissy was celebrated as the guiding hand that helped Whitney navigate the highs and lows of her career. However, the revelation of her hidden struggles cast new light on the mother-daughter relationship, prompting fans and historians alike to re-examine the pressures that shaped their lives. Whitney Houston's battles with addiction and personal challenges have long been a subject of public discussion, but with the unveiling of Cissy's secret, some speculated whether her daughter had unconsciously borne the emotional weight of her mother's hidden pain. Cissy, known for her steadfast commitment to shielding her family from public scrutiny, may have unintentionally passed on an unspoken burden to Whitney, a burden that manifested in the singer's own struggles with self-expression and vulnerability. For the Houston family, Cissy's secret was not merely a revelation, it was a turning point. As the truth became known, her children and grandchildren were left to reconcile the woman they knew with the complexities of her hidden life. This process was undoubtedly painful, but also offered an opportunity for healing and understanding. Some family members reportedly found solace in the fact that Cissy's choices, however difficult, were driven by her desire to protect her loved ones. Others wrestled with feelings of frustration or regret, wondering if a more open dialogue during her lifetime could have eased some of the tensions that plagued the family. The public, too, had to grapple with the duality of Cissy Houston's legacy. On one hand, she remained a trailblazing artist whose contributions to music were indisputable. On the other, she was now also seen as a symbol of the silent struggles that often go unnoticed in the lives of public figures. Cissy Houston's life serves as a poignant reminder that even those who appear unshakable carry unseen burdens. Her story invites us to reconsider how we view strength and vulnerability, especially in the context of fame and family dynamics. For fans of the Houston family, Cissy's journey underscores the importance of compassion and empathy. It's easy to idolize public figures, casting them as paragons of perfection. But the truth is that they, like everyone else, are shaped by their experiences, both good and bad. Moreover, her decision to keep her secret hidden for so long raises important questions about the cost of silence. While her motivations were undoubtedly rooted in love and protection, the fallout from her secrecy reveals the potential harm of unspoken truths. In the wake of these revelations, the Houston family and their fans have found ways to celebrate Cissy's life without diminishing the complexities of her journey. Tributes to her music continue to pour in, and her influence on the gospel and soul genres remains a point of pride for those who knew and admired her. At the same time, there has been a renewed focus on understanding the pressures faced by families in the public eye. Whitney's tragic death in 2012 and the subsequent loss of her daughter, Bobby Christina Brown, in 2015 highlighted the need for greater awareness and support for mental health and addiction issues. Cissy's story, with all its triumphs and trials, is a testament to the enduring power of love, even in the face of unimaginable challenges. Her legacy, though complicated, is ultimately one of resilience and hope. A reminder that our imperfections do not define us, but rather add depth to our humanity. As the years pass, the story of Cissy Houston will continue to evolve, shaped by the memories of those who knew her best and the interpretations of those inspired by her life. Her music, her influence, and her devotion to her family ensure that she will not be forgotten. While her secret may have cast a shadow over her legacy, it has also illuminated the depth of her character, proving that even legends are, at their core, human. And perhaps that is the greatest legacy of all, the courage to live, love, and endure in the face of life's complexities. In the final years of her life, Cissy Houston appeared to be at peace with her legacy and the impact she had on both the music world and her family. Despite the emotional turmoil that had accompanied her years of hiding such a powerful secret, her public persona remained one of grace and resilience. However, the complexity of her life was revealed only after her passing, showing that even legends struggle in private ways, their public images often masking deep personal battles. Her passing, though a tragic moment for the Houston family, served as a catalyst for reflection. In the wake of her death, family members, close friends, and those who had worked with her began to reassess the magnitude of her contributions, not just as a singer and mother, but as a woman who navigated the labyrinth of fame and personal sacrifice. Through these reflections, Cissy's family learned to accept the parts of her that were previously hidden, understanding that her secrets didn't define her entire story, but rather shaped it in intricate ways. Cissy Houston's life story reminds us that fame is a double-edged sword. While it provides opportunity and recognition, it also brings with it immense pressure and a profound loss of privacy. The scrutiny and expectations placed on public figures often come at the cost of their personal lives, creating a rift between who they are in the public eye and who they are behind closed doors. Cissy's story is a testament to the emotional labor many celebrities endure silently, bearing the weight of others' expectations while trying to protect their own families from the inevitable fallout of being in the spotlight. As the Houston family processed their grief and sought to understand Cissy's secret, they also found strength in the love and support she had given them throughout her life. Cissy's role as a mother, grandmother, and matriarch is undeniable, and her fierce protection of her loved ones, even at great personal cost, became an example for future generations. It was not just her music that would echo through the ages, but her commitment to keeping her family intact despite the hardships she faced. Whitney Houston's fans, many of whom had been drawn to her powerful voice and the undeniable bond between mother and daughter, were forced to confront the complexities of their admiration for Cissy. The revelation of the secret caused some fans to feel conflicted. How could the image of the strong, supportive mother be so complicated by hidden truths? Yet, for many others, this new understanding only deepened their respect for Cissy. They saw her not just as a public figure, but as a woman who did what she thought was best for her family, even if it meant carrying a devastating burden alone. The impact of Cissy's legacy is particularly profound when we consider the generational nature of her influence. She was not just a product of her time, but a shaper of the future, having played a crucial role in nurturing one of the most iconic voices in music history, Whitney Houston. Even as Whitney's career and personal struggles captured the public's attention, the foundation laid by her mother ensured that her influence lived on. Despite the revelations of Cissy's secret, the Houston family has found ways to reconcile the past with the present. While the family continues to grapple with the emotional fallout, they have begun to embrace the full story of Cissy's life, her triumphs, her struggles, and the ways in which she navigated her relationships with love and care. This broader understanding has allowed them to begin healing, even if the wounds left by Cissy's hidden truth may never fully close. The Houston family's journey through grief, understanding, and healing is a story of resilience in its own right. It underscores the importance of addressing emotional scars, no matter how painful, so that families can move forward and honor the legacies left behind. For Cissy, this process of reconciliation will not only define how her legacy is remembered, but also help her family understand the complexity of her decisions and the love that motivated them. The secret that Cissy kept hidden for so many years may have shaped the course of her life, but it does not diminish the depth of her contributions to music and to her family. What remains of her legacy is not merely a story of pain, but one of love, dedication, and sacrifice. It is a reminder that even the most beloved public figures have private battles, and their strength often lies in their ability to persevere, even when weighed down by their own secrets. For the public, Cissy Houston's legacy is now seen through a new lens. As more details of her secret came to light, public perception shifted. Some chose to focus on the betrayal they felt from the hidden truth, while others recognized the complexity of her actions. Those who admired her for her strength and grace saw her struggle as a humanizing factor. They understood that her choice to protect her family, even at the expense of her own peace, was one made out of love. Her decision to keep her family intact, even if it meant carrying that burden alone, left a lasting impact on her supporters who respected her dedication and sacrifice. Cissy's secret does not and should not overshadow her remarkable career or her impact on music. In the world of gospel and soul, her voice stood out as a beacon of power and emotion, influencing generations of artists who came after her. And while the personal challenges she faced may have complicated her public image, they also made her a symbol of the complexity and multifaceted nature of human experience. The music world, especially the gospel and soul genres, continues to honor her work. Cissy's powerful voice and her role in shaping the careers of other artists, both within and beyond her family, remain part of her enduring legacy. She was a guiding force in the music world and a mentor to many, not just through her own music, but by providing guidance to emerging voices who would follow in her footsteps. As the Houston family reflects on Cissy Houston's life and the complexity of the hidden truths that came to light after her death, they are left with the challenge of reconciling the public and private sides of their matriarch. Cissy's life was marked by so much more than the secrets she kept. She was a woman of incredible talent, deep love for her family, and an unwavering commitment to her craft. Her music legacy stands strong, not only because of her beautiful voice, but also due to the profound impact she had on others. Cissy Houston's strength was in her ability to love, to create, and to protect her family, even in the face of great personal difficulty. And while her secret may have changed the way the world views her, it has also reinforced the fact that Even the most legendary figures carry their own struggles. Cissy Houston's story is one of love, strength, and sacrifice. She lived a life that was both extraordinary and deeply human, one that will continue to resonate with future generations, not just for the music she left behind, but for the powerful, sometimes painful, lessons in the complexities of family, fame, and the untold truths that often shape our lives.